my soul look back and I wonder, I made it over, I made it over. You know he held me, oh, in his hands. I always knew that he had a plan, but there were times that I couldn't see. But through it all, he kept on blessing me.
Hi, my name is Michelle David. I come from New York, but ik woon here in the Netherlands, and I'm doing a project called the Gospel Sessions, which we're currently on volume 2. It's a wonderful project. It's all the things that you never knew about gospel music. We take lyrics, but the music is funky. It's sometimes sexy. It's it's danceable. It will make you cry. It's everything, like I said, that you would normally associate with gospel. It's not your typical choir. It's not your typical Hammond organ. We started off with 2 guitars and a percussionist. And it's been awesome. So that would be Arno Smith, Paul Willemsen, and Tone Oma. And it's absolutely fabulous. You definitely should check it out.
You know my soul look back in the wonder. I made it over, I made it over. You know he gave up his life for me. He bled and died there on Calvary, but then he rose just to set us free. You know he really set the captives free. And I said, oh, how I got over. And I said, oh, how I got over. You know my soul look back in the wonder. I made it over, I made it over. And so now
The deep stories that we basically tell are the stories of our lives. The ups, the downs, the in-betweens, the triumphs, the failures. It's all a part of the music, and if you cannot take what you have experienced and allow yourself to be vulnerable to bring it out, then why do it? Why do it? Which means that everybody cannot be a blues singer or a gospel singer. I said it. Oh my God, I'm gonna have enemies. But it's true. I mean, if you want to get to the deep core of it, you have to allow yourself to sometimes go to places that you don't necessarily want to go, or share things that you don't want to share. But through sharing, it's a testimony. It can help someone, it can uplift, it can encourage, let people know that you're not alone in your situation, and, which is why I really love gospel music so much.
look back in the wonder. I made it over, how I made it over. And I said, I made it over. I made it over. My soul look back in the wonder. How I made it over, how I made it over.
When I was about 8 or 9 years old, I was surrounded by music. Number one, I was a dancer. I started when I was about 7. So, of course, I had classical training. So I had all the classical music. But every Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, of course, my house was filled with gospel. And it's all I knew. Basically, it's all I knew. It's what you heard. I wasn't in a household where just because of my faith, I couldn't listen or express myself outside of gospel music. They call it secular. I was allowed to listen to everything, which actually helped to mold me into who I am today. So Shirley Caesar or James Cleveland would play on the record player. But then again, we had Nat King Cole. We had Noble Sissle, who lived upstairs. So we had his music. So it was full. My musical childhood was very, very full.
To run my race, to have the courage to do just what it takes. Give my heart and soul to your will. It won't be easy, 'cause I'm a mess still. I'm gonna walk this road with you, Lord. Even though sometimes I don't know where to go, but I know
I think that blues music is still relevant today and is still a part of the youth of today because it does cater to the heart and it does feed the soul. And no matter how much you want to hear the poppy stuff, sometimes you do want to hear something that is a little bit more, has a little bit more substance. I'll put it to you like that. One of the singers and musicians that I love today is Gary Clark Jr. Oh, first of all, that dirty guitar is the best I have heard in a very long time. And I can tell that he's not so much concerned about how he approaches the music as opposed to I'm doing it because I feel it. And I feel it the way I do it and I do it the way I feel it. And every chord, I'm right there with him. I'm just right there. I just love him. I think he's way ahead of his time, and I think he's going to have longevity in this business.
I wanna hear, dear servant, well done. Oh, hallelujah, your work down here is done. Woo!
It's a very angry time, and due to the social media, it's making it very easy for things that you have thought about or felt and never shared. It's making it easier for them to share and hide behind the keys. There's a saying that says, let's agree to disagree. I love that saying. Let's agree to disagree. I might not feel the same way that you do, but I respect you as a human being. Period. When you take away all the layers, it doesn't matter about your color, your religion, your sexual preference, et cetera, et cetera. When you shed all of that and you go inside the body, we're all the same. We are all the same, and we all experience, to a certain degree, the same emotions. Are there people who do not love? Of course. Do they have the capability? Of course. We all do. Do I have some likes and dislikes, just like you? Of course we do. Let's agree to disagree. And I think in my music, I can pretty much say what I'm singing now has touched people who are not religious. However, I've learned that because of the passion in which I'm giving it and the way that I'm sharing it in a way that I'm not trying to convince you or convict you or change your mind in your thinking, I'm just sharing something that I love. And because of the fact that I put it over so easy, I've had a lot of atheists who have said to me, you're making it very hard for me to be an atheist. And I'm like, okay, well, God bless you. Oh my God. My mission is not to save the saved. I'm just here to share. So in terms of if you're not liking me because I'm a darker shade,
There's a light.
Get over it, because to me, you're in the sun just like I am, and sometimes you can get a little darker than I can. That's agree to disagree.
In my life shining over me. Let your lessons from above fill me with thy precious love. There's a light in my life shining over me. Lord, sometimes I sit and I wonder why strange things happen to me. I look up the hill and my friends are gone, but I put my trust in Jesus, my burdens will lie down. Don't you see there's a light in my life shining? I
think the mission that I'm on is just to share love. I am not, the typical gospel artist, or sometimes I don't even want to say that I'm a gospel artist, because you have those who are in the churches daily or monthly or whatever. Their job is to save souls and to bring people to Christ. I don't think that, or to make sure that those who say that they are saved remain saved. Well, I don't think that that's my mission. I think my mission is to show love. And in your discovering love through me, you see God, then okay, then that is my mission on that front. But to say that I'm on a mission for God, that's way too hard. That's way too much pressure. I'm just doing and sharing what He has given me, and that's enough for me.
Over me. Dankjewel.